Ever think about how a tiny bit of money, like maybe the cost of a few coffees, could grow over, say, 20 years?
It's a fascinating thought experiment, isn't it?
Definitely. So today on the deep dive, we're doing just that. We're looking at what would happen if you invested just $100 back in 2005 in some specific companies.
Right. And we've looked at the historical stock data, but also, the stories behind these companies, what made them tick.
Exactly. The whole idea is to understand the real power of long-term investing, especially when you bet on innovation and growth.
It really hammers home how holding on to promising companies can, well, dramatically change things, turning pocket change into something significant.
Okay, so let's jump right in. First up, Apple. You put $100 into Apple shares in 2005. Any guesses?
I know the number, but it's still pretty staggering.
By 2025, that $100 would be worth roughly $20,000.
Wow. Yeah. And that tracks their whole journey, doesn't it? From like the iPod era.
To the absolute game changer that was the iPhone,
hmm
and then building out that whole Apple ecosystem that keeps people locked in.
hmm That focus on the user experience, making everything work together seamlessly, that created immense loyalty.
And continuous demand, which obviously fuel that stock price.
Absolutely.
Okay, next, Amazon. Same deal, $100 in 2005. By 2025, that grew to about $12,000.
Still a fantastic return. And their story is all about evolution, right? Not just staying an online bookstore.
Not at all. Becoming the e-commerce giant we know, and crucially, launching Amazon Web Services, AWS.
That EWS move was incredibly smart. It showed how they could diversify and find completely new, huge growth areas using their existing tech backbone. A real game changer for them.
Right. Now hold on to your hat for this one. Nvidia, $100 in 2005.
Okay, this is the big one.
By 2025, it would become around $150,000.
It's incredible. It really speaks to their shift, doesn't it, from just being known for gaming graphics cards?
It's totally dominating the market for AI chips.
That's right.
Powering data centers, machine learning, all of that.
They had amazing foresight. Seeing that their parallel processing tech could be used for so much more than games, long before AI became the buzzword it is today, that bet paid off massively.
Hugely. Okay, speaking of disruption, let's talk Netflix. Your $100 in 2005.
Another fascinating story.
That would be worth about $40,000 by 2025. Think about their transformation.
Oh, yeah. From mailing out those red DVD envelopes.
To basically inventing the streaming model as we know it, and then doubling down on creating their own hit shows and movies.
It's a prime example of a company willing to, cannibalize its own successful business, the DVD rentals, to chase the future. They led the charge into digital delivery.
They really did.
Yeah.
Okay, one more, maybe slightly less obvious one. Monster beverage.
Ah, the energy drinks.
Yep. $100 back in 2005 would rocket it to around $120,000 by 2025.
That's kind of wild, isn't it, for an energy drink company? But it shows the power of branding.
Totally. They started relatively small, but
Yeah.
built this powerful global brand, tapping right into a specific lifestyle and consumer trend.
And captured it perfectly. Really resonated.
And we should probably give a quick nod to Tesla, too. Now, their IPO wasn't until 2010, so it doesn't fit the '05 timeline exactly.
Right, but early investors there also saw just astronomical returns.
It really underscores the main theme here, doesn't it? That old saying, time in the market beats timing the market, especially if you're looking at innovative companies.
Yeah, these examples together just beautifully illustrate that. Patience, a long-term view. Even small amounts invested wisely can grow into something substantial over decades.
It's pretty compelling stuff.
Yeah.
So thinking about all this incredible growth, it really makes you wonder, doesn't it?
What's the next Apple or Nvidia?
Exactly. What emerging technologies or companies out there today might offer that kind of potential over the next 20 years? Something for you to think about.